Hello everybody, how do you do? Today I'm watching the 1983 picture A Christmas Story. I've seen this film on many a list of classic Christmas films, so I'm going to experience it today. Thank you for joining me along this ride. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, leave me some comments down below to assist with the algorithm, and like this video and share it. So without further ado, let's drink in this movie together, shall we?
Christmas was on its way. Lovely, glorious, beautiful Christmas, around which the entire kid year revolved.
Christmas is but a few days away. Sweet, sweet nostalgia, anybody?
Peace Corner window was traditionally a high water mark of the pre-Christmas season.
Oh man, I was obsessed with toy trains when I was a kid. Me and Sheldon Cooper are alike in that way. Bazinga.
And there he is, Red Ryder himself. In his hand was the knurled stock of as coolly looking a piece of weaponry as ever I had laid eyes on.
Okay, we got a little sharpshooter on our hands. Ammunition, ambition. I respect it.
Fevered brain seethed with the effort of trying to come up with the infinitely subtle devices necessary to implant the Red Ryder range model air rifle indelibly into my parents' subconscious.
Okay, this writing is exceptional already. He's on a mission. He has monomania. He's gonna throw everything at the Wazoo with sticks to get this treasured item.
My mother, grabbing for her copy of Look magazine, would find herself cleverly trapped into reading a Red Ryder sales pitch.
He's playing chess, not checkers.
Struggle for exactly the right BB gun hit. It had to be firm, but soft.
Bud says he saw some grizzly bears near Pulaski's candy store.
They looked at me as if I had lobsters crawling out of my ears.
They're dumbfounded, astonished.
I'll bet you never guess what I got you for Christmas.
A new furnace.
That's a good one, Dad.
My old man was one of the most feared furnace fighters in northern Indiana.
Hurry up, you're gonna be late for school.
Oh,
I'm running late already.
this has a delightful tone at the outset.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want an official Red Ryder Carbine Action 200 range model air rifle.
Shoot your eye out.
Rats. The jig is up.
Oh no, it was the classic mother BB gun block. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah, don't sit close to the TV, you'll go blind, listen to loud music, go deaf, etc., etc.
Will you eat? There are starving people in China.
In China.
Mothers know nothing about creeping marauders burrowing through the snow toward the kitchen, where only you and you alone stand between your tiny family and insensate evil.
He's just the man for the job.
I just know those bad guys coming for us in the end.
Go for it, Dad.
That outfit is undeniable. He's a force with which to be reckoned, that's for sure.
It's all wrong! Oh no!
Wait, that's not. That one guy looks like Richard Pryor. I know that can't be the case, right? Surely not.
He's a dead-eye 80.
Don't let that bullet hit you where the good Lord split you.
But if you do come back, you'll be pushing up daisies. You saved us.
Huzzah! A kid's imagination knows no bounds. This could all be possible with the small purchase of a BB gun. Mom and Dad? It's as clear as the night sky. He's the preeminent furnace fighter.
That blasted, stupid furnace, that gummit.
In the heat of battle, my father wove a tapestry of obscenity. As we know, is still hanging in space over Lake Michigan.
Wove a tapestry of obscenity. Now this writing here is impeccable. Is this based on a novel? Is this an adaptation here?
What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Picking goobers? Hey, listen, Spot.
Kids say the darndest things.
Full of beans, and so's your old man. Stick my tongue to that stupid pole, that's dumb. That's cause you know it'll stick. You're full of it. Oh, yeah? Yeah! Well, I double dog dare you!
Oh,
Now it was serious. A double dog dare.
he means business.
Triple dare you. And finally, the coup de grace of all dares, the sinister triple.
The finishing blow.
I triple dog dare you!
Whoa.
Schwartz created a slight
Somebody call the ambulance just in case.
Well, go on, smart. Do it. I'm going.
You big and bad, right?
lips curled in a defiant sneer.
This is next.
Oh. Whoa. Requesting backup. We are in dire straits right now. Cat got your tongue? No, Poe got your tongue. Oh, man.
Come back. Don't leave me. Come back.
Don't. No man left behind.
What are we gonna do? I don't know. The bell rang.
He's like, my hands are tied.
Come back.
We got rules to follow. Your tongue and this pole are going to have to wait until spring.
Has anyone seen Flick?
Flick? Flick who?
He was at recess, wasn't he?
Flick? Never met him.
Ralphie, do you know where Flick is?
Nah. I watched Netflix last night.
Has anyone seen Flick? Yes, Esther Jane.
You didn't hear it from me.
Oh my God!
Wait, he was in view this entire time? I guess the teacher didn't take the peripheral vision class.
Holy cow, it's a fire department.
No.
You definitely not getting this gosh darn BB gun now. You didn't cause the commotion, hullabaloo at school. That boy grew up to be Caesar Flickerman. May the odds be ever in Ralphie's favor.
I know that some of you put Flick up to this, but he has refused to say who.
He don't snitch, snitches get stitches.
Those who did it know their blame, and I'm sure the guilt you feel is far worse than any punishment you might receive. Now, don't you feel terrible? Don't you feel remorse for what you have done?
I wouldn't rely on scruples to sting children at this age.
Adults love to say things like that. It's no better. We knew darn well it was always better not to get caught.
Oh, undeniably.
I want you to write a theme. What I want for Christmas.
Aha! The clouds lifted.
And I want it handed in tomorrow morning.
I knew that when Miss Shields read my magnificent, eloquent theme, that she would sympathize with my plight,
Yeah.
and everything would work out.
Oh, I concur. There's no way this can go there's no way this can have any other outcome. He's going to articulate his desire for this BB gun, and it's going to be so moving, so captivating. This movie will find him in possession of it. Believe you me, mark my words. Why does that guy look so recognizable? Is he the bully from Toy Story?
We were trapped. There he stood, between us and the alley. Scut Farkas staring out at us with his yellow
Whoa.
eyes. He had yellow eyes, so help.
Not little bro. What kind of laugh is that? Boisterous AF.
Man.
Well, that escalated quickly.
What I want for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass and a stock and this thing which tells time. Wow, that's great. I think that
Patting himself on the back, like, dang, I'm a scholar and a gentleman.
I don't think that a football is a very good Christmas present.
Oh, rarely had the words poured from my penny pencil with such feverish fluidity.
Unprecedented. Genius. Okay, Ralphie. We got a little author on our hands.
Aha, the Bumpus Hounds. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Billy Neighbors, the Bumpus has had at least 785 smelly hound dogs. And they ignored every other human being on earth but my old man.
I love hyperbole. Because in a kid's mind's eye, all of this is verisimilitudinous. It's true.
I made your prize. I won. Tonight is coming tonight. Hot damn the night.
What does this mean here?
First off, the father's the best, right?
Yeah.
You Parker?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Well, what is it?
I don't know.
Okay, movie, you've intrigued me.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off. I am steeped in anticipation right now.
Oh, there could be anything in there. Oh, boy. Would you look at that? Would you look at that?
What?
What is it?
Wait, it's a leg.
What is it?
Well, it's a leg, you know, like a statue.
What on God's green earth is a mannequin's leg doing that? A video vixen.
It was indeed a lamb.
What a great
Nah.
leg. Here, hold it.
What? The father's not gonna have a leg to stand on. Because why is he so enamored with this?
The snap of a few sparks, quick whiff of ozone, the lamp blazed forth in unparalleled glory.
I mean, it's something.
Indescribably beautiful.
That's
it
all
reminds
right.
me of the 4th of July.
I mean, it's something, that's for sure. I like the evolution of lamps. The basic lamp, Thomas Edison. You got the lava lamp, now the leg lamp. What does the future have in store for us?
Holy smokes, it was 6:45. Only one thing in the world could have dragged me away from the soft glow of electric sex gleaming in the window. Kids, it's Little Orphan Annie time. Brought to you by Rich
It's a hard not life.
Chocolatey Ovaltine. I can still taste it.
Hey, you turned the light off.
We gotta see the contour of this leg, this silhouette, the voluptuousness of it. That's a quirky turn of events. Because out of all the things I would have guessed what was inside of that box, a leg lamp would have been, I don't even think it would have cracked the top 100 guesses of mine. Maybe it would. Who's to say?
I knew I was handing Miss Shields a masterpiece. Maybe Miss Shields in her ecstasy would excuse me from theme writing for the rest of my natural life.
I don't doubt you for 1 second, Ralphie. Ralphie Dostoevsky.
Red Rider BB gun, the compass in the stalk.
Ooh.
Poetry. Sheer poetry. Ralph.
Unprecedented.
A plus my Ralph.
Ralphie will join the pantheon of artistic greats for that essay alone. Come on, take a bow, Ralphie.
Ralph. Ralph. Ralph.
Snap back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes gravity.
Put it in the corner. Haven't you got a big tree? Hell, this ain't no tree. Here's a tree. This here is a tree. Oh, well, the
This is tremendous. You'll forgive me. Puns, am I right? That old, tired trope.
Time me.
My old man's spare tires were actually only tires in the academic sense. They were round. They had once been made of rubber.
They barely qualify.
Ralphie, why don't you go help your father?
It was the first time that it had been suggested that I go help my father with anything.
This is a rite of passage.
Oh, like this. Here, I want to put the nuts in it. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, for one brief moment, I saw all the bolts silhouetted against the lights of the traffic, and then they were gone.
Cataclysm, I tell you.
Oh,
Bedlam.
fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the big one. Queen Mother of dirty words. The F dash 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 word.
What did you say?
He said it so casually. Because he recognized the stakes of the moment.
What I thought you said.
What F word was it if it wasn't fudge? Finicky?
It was all over. I was dead. What would it be? The guillotine?
Fiduciary? Or something that rhymes with Nantucket?
Everything go all right?
Mama, you're the agent of this disaster here. It's your fault. You tried to make me a man. Let me be a kid and stay in the car. Got me dropping F-bombs.
You know what your son just said.
What?
Enlighten me.
Look what he said. Ready? Ralphie!
Oh.
Over the years, I got to be quite a connoisseur of soap. My personal preference is for Lux, but I found Palmolive had a nice, piquant after-dinner flavor. Heady, but with just a touch of mellow, smooth.
That old, dreaded, I'll wash your mouth out with soap. You want to say the F word? Okay. Said
Where
soap.
did you hear that word?
Now, I had heard that word at least 10 times a day from my old man. And I blurted out the first name that came to mind.
Schwartz.
I see.
Just threw warts up under the bus.
Do you know where he heard it? He heard it from your son.
Oh. The betrayal. The treachery. Oh, spare the rod, spoil the child. Instead of a spare tire, he's going to need a spare derriere. I always thought that was just proverbial, figurative language, like, oh, wash your mouth out with soap. They actually did that? Good googly moogly. Was it effective? Ugh.
3 blocks away, Schwartz was getting
This is sad. This is a soap opera.
blind before he reached 21, and then they'd be sorry.
Please, blind.
Please, one more penny, sir.
We did.
What brought you to this lowly state?
It was
Talk to me.
Yes.
soap poisoning.
It gets melodramatic. This movie's incredible, man. It's the right amount of goofy.
I told you not to use life, boy.
He's like, yeah, that'll show him. Put soap in my mouth. As you soap, so shall you reap. Nah, I don't know what's wrong with that. Puns are just a part of the program today, apparently. For better or for worse.
Weeks of drinking gallons of Ovaltine in order to get the Ovaltine inner seal for my little orphan Annie's secret decoder pen
Oh, yeah.
was about to pay off.
The juice is worth the squeeze.
The Ralph Parker. My decoder pack.
I can see why this film is considered a classic. It's so pleasant, narratively. And the mood of it.
Of the Little Orphan Annie Secret Circle and is entitled to all the honors and benefits occurring there too.
Signed, Little Orphan Annie.
Oh,
Countersigned, Pierre Andre.
he's made it into the inner circle. A thing like that.
Here is the message. 12, 11.
I am in my first secret meeting. Tonight's message was really important.
That's a message from Annie herself. Remember, don't tell anyone.
Okay. You got me curious.
Aha, B. To the next. E. The first word.
Could it be any more mysterious? Rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
Sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Oh.
Ovaltine?
Capitalism, consumerism strikes again.
A crummy commercial?
I went out to face.
He feels let down, backstabbed. He's like, oh, that for this? You gotta be kidding me, dude. You son of an onion. The onion is a female dog, of course. He's pissed off.
Hey, you love Red Savage, Ralphie.
You made me go jump through all this hoops, all this hokum for a commercial. I'm part of the problem now.
You touched that. You were always jealous of this lamp.
Jealous of a plastic?
Jealous. Jealous because I won.
Green-eyed monster. It doesn't look good on you, wifey. So delicate. Ooh. The tension is palpable. It's so serious, so reverent. Did that leg become a part of the family?
Oh, this is it. C+. Oh, it can't be.
C plus?
That's diabolical. Are you not respecting his intelligence here?
Oh, no.
Oh.
You shoot your eye out? My mother must have gotten to Miss Shields. There could be no other explanation.
Yeah, they're in cahoots, man. They are in cahoots.
Shoot your eye out!
They're in bed together, conspiring against our Ralphie here.
This conspiracy of irrational prejudice. This Red Rider and his peacemaker. I was surrounded by happier kids who were all going to get what they wanted for Christmas.
Aw. I sympathize with the young Ralphie. A BB gun, is that too much for a kid to ask for? Must he be painted in such a troublemaking light? Orange Crush in the background. Does the indignity never end?
Hey, Boris, how'd you like a snowball sandwich?
This is gonna stop, man.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on.
Y'all pushing Ralphie to his breaking point.
In the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
Uh-oh. Is he about to see red? Yeah, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Happened.
A little bit of that, a little bit of this.
I had gone out of my skull.
Yeah. We're not gonna take this. I used to be such a cool kid today. Got a hold of me. I open doors for little old ladies. Help the blind to see. No more Mr. Nice Guy, Ralphie. Oh my God.
You shorty, nobody nipple, bang gunk stinking
Oh.
Ralphie, you did.
He is obliterating his tormentor, not for unjust reasons.
I have since heard of people under extreme duress speaking in strange tongues. I became conscious that a steady torrent of obscenities and swearing.
Wreck-It Ralph, he's taking him to the cleaners. He's cleaning his clock right now. And other antiquated phrases. He's dog walking. He was hitting him so long, the little brother had enough time to go home and get the mom.
Ralphie! Ralphie! Come on. We're going home.
He was a man possessed, man. He was tired of being bullied. And that coupled with his not getting the Christmas present he wanted, it was sensory overload.
Come on. Go.
But then again, that bully was being a dick, so good on you.
Lie down in your room for a while. Just settle down.
Gotta recharge.
Dry off.
You just went Jake Paul on Mike Tyson there.
Right?
With
Now go
all
lie
due
down.
respect. But Mike Tyson took a beating, the likes of which we've never seen from him, I don't think. Now, was it scripted? I don't know, but this is not the video for that. Who's to say? Is the NFL, NBA scripted? Probably. But what do I know?
Did you lose your glasses again?
Remember, you left these on the radio again. Now, try not to do that anymore.
Do that in New York.
So what else happened?
What's else?
Ralphie had a fight.
Fight? What kind of a fight?
Oh,
Fought the
you know
temptations,
how boys are.
fighting your emotions.
Gave him a talking to. I see that the Bears are playing Green Bay on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Zudok's got tickets. I wish I had.
Perfect deflection. A plus.
I slowly began to realize I was not about to be destroyed.
Chicago Bears.
I might live to see the morning after all. Shout out to the mothers of the world. They're the real MVP.
Yeah, that's Santa.
Of course, Santa, the big man, the head honcho, the connection.
The beacon of hope. Old Saint Nick himself.
Come on up, I'm Santa's apple.
Oh. Maybe he smells like beef and cheese. He doesn't smell like Santa. He sits on a throne of lies. Santa is horrifying these kids.
Mind had gone blank. Frantically, I tried to remember what it was I wanted. I was blowing. Oh no! What was I doing? Wake up, stupid! Wake up! No!
You better lose yourself in the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot.
Officer Red Rider Carbonation 200 rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Santa, the audacity. Then to be insulted with the refrain of shooting your eye out. No, he punched that bully's eye out, though. You can take that to the bank and cash it. That bully's gonna think twice henceforth.
Oh, goodness, look at the time. I hope Santa hasn't had to pass up this house just because some boys weren't in bed. Came by.
Yeah, I thought I heard Santa's sleigh bells a little while ago going up the other side of the street.
That's the story, and parents stick to it. Santa is an actual man who descends from a roof. And if you're a child watching this, it's true. So be good, for goodness sake, this year. You're on the nice list.
Wow.
Ooh. That's picturesque. It smacks of all things Christmas. You got icicles. You got a blanket of snow. What more could you want? I put forth. What more could you want?
That's mine. Well, what's in here? Fire truck. Oh boy, that's mine.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I think I see Aunt Clara's gift to you right over there. She always sends you such wonderful presents.
Come on, Ralphie. Come on. Come on, Ralphie.
Come on. Get into character, Ralphie. I like the juxtaposition of precisely wrapping gifts and then the morning of Christmas comes. It's Destructionville, USA.
The cornucopia quivering with desire and the ecstasy of unbridled avarice.
Can I get a tie?
Unbridled avarice. Who wrote this film, man? It's like an English lesson for kids.
She just always gives you the nicest things, Ralphie.
All right.
Oh, my. Oh, isn't that sweet?
Sweet. That's one way to describe it, Mama.
Upstairs right now and try on that present. She went to all that trouble to make it. Now go on.
But it's Christmas morning, Mom. Why am I still being punished? This is the equivalent of soap in my mouth. It's a little bit small to be a furnace.
Me to you.
All right.
Thanks a lot. I wonder what it could
All right.
be.
That's delicate placement.
Well, it's a blue ball. Oh, it's a bowling ball. Thank you.
Is that subliminal adult joke there?
Immediately, my feet began to sweat as those two fluffy little bunnies, blue button eyes, stared sappily up at me.
He's the picture of fashion, the height of fashion.
He looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
Doesn't know.
He does, too. He looks like a pink nightmare. Are you happy wearing that?
He does, though. He does. What is your aunt thinking, dude?
All right, you'll only wear it when Aunt Clara visits.
Did you insult Aunt Clara in the past life or something to have her treat you like this?
Yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah, did you get everything you wanted?
They turned something.
Yep.
Please, please.
Where?
Oh, behind the desk against the wall over there. Why don't you go check it out?
Ah, a knowing smile on Ralphie's face. It's like, Papa, are you yanking my string here? Are you pulling the wool over my eyes? Do my eyes deceive me? Red Rover, Red Rover. Who needs eyes anyway? You put soap in his mouth. He's not going to need them in a few years.
Oh, it was beautiful. I could hardly wait to try it out.
Do you know how to load it?
Yeah.
Yeah? I had one when I was 8 years old.
Don't shoot any animals or birds.
Except the Bumpus' dogs.
Be careful.
I don't need a coat, Mom. I have a gun. I can shoot the coat away. Use your noodle.
That the old man is a turkey junkie. A few days before Christmas, his eyes would begin to gleam with a wild and ravenous light.
What? This is poetry right here. This is some sublime writing. It fits in seamlessly to this children's story here.
Oh my God, I shot my eye out.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
No way. No way. What if the movie ends and he's literally blind?
Be careful out there. Don't shoot your eye out.
She hadn't seen. She didn't know. My eye's all right. The BB must have hit my glasses.
We gotta cover it up. We gotta cover it up.
An icicle, yeah, falls off the garage and hits me in the eye. It would work.
Make it elaborate.
Had to work.
If you believe it, they will too.
Quickly, I whipped up some tears.
I whipped up tears.
What's the matter, honey? That
There's this icicle and it fell off the garage and it hit me.
He sounds so convincing. It was indeed an icicle. Not that BB gun for sure.
But what about my glasses?
You can wear the old ones with the crack in them until we get you some new ones.
Pulled it off.
He's like, gosh darn it, I did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Life is like that. Sometimes at the height of our revelries, our joy is at its zenith when all is most right with the world. Most unthinkable disasters descend upon us.
Man, if that isn't true, I don't know what is. Life is rich with irony that way. You riding high in April, shot down in May. Disaster has struck.
Everybody upstairs, get dressed. We are going out to eat.
Yeah. Gotta call an audible. Got to, man. You can't go out like this. Everybody got the gifts they want. Now we're gonna have a good meal. If it's the last thing I do as a father of this family.
It's the season to be jolly.
Not ra 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 la 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 la. Sing like this.
That's wild. That's an insane comedic swing. Oh. Bad for grass. Bad for grass. Chinatown reference, anybody?
Stop. Sing something else. Jingle bell, jingle bell, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in my horsey open sleigh.
Why does that crack me up so?
Kitchen, bring food.
Oh. I have real tears coming down my face right now. With mirth. That is jocular and uproarious. Chop suey Christmas dinner, bro. You won me over.
Christmas would live in our memories as the Christmas when we were introduced to Chinese turkey. All was right with the world.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say the movie could end there and I would be one happy camper. For sure. Oh, I don't even need any more resolution to this plot because that would have been the perfect icing on the cake. Aww. This movie is delightful. The tone it sets, the mood it evokes.
Usually I drifted off to sleep, pranging ducks on the wing and getting off spectacular hip shots.
Yeah. No scopes. 360s. You name it. Ralphie is formidable. Oh, bravo, dude. Fa-ra-ra-ra-ra. Now that was a good time, man. Like, I have a cramp right now in my stomach actively from laughing so hard. I don't know why that broke me the way it did, but it reminded me of Chinatown. You ever seen that with Jack Nicholson? But, you know, fa-ra-ra-ra-ra. And then to take that comedic swing after giving us the emotional, the psychological goods of the entire film, I am enchanted with this. And this writing is unimpeachable. It's so wonderful. It's so engrossing and riveting. From Ralphie speaking about his father cursing when dealing with the fire, the furnace, laid out a tapestry of obscenities. And there was another one that stuck with me and made an impression. Unadulterated avarice. I need to know who wrote this film because, yes, it's a children's movie, but the sophisticated and articulate language, dialogue, tone, scenes, character, plot really pleases me as someone who is obsessed with language because language is infinite. Language is like the universe constantly expanding. And so to be able to utilize it in a Christmas movie that is marketed towards children as its main demographic is no easy feat. No easy feat, but I think this movie pulls it off seamlessly. And the voiceover really enhanced it for me. Like I said at the beginning, some movies like overdo it and rely on it as a crutch, but this was the engine that drove this film here, giving us God's eye, as it were, of a perspective of a disconnected and disembodied voice telling us what it felt like to be Ralphie in this moment through each ensuing sequences and scenes. As a kid, from watching your your friend stick his tongue on a pole in the ice cold winter on a dare, double dog dare. That old trope, huh? Like, you can't back down. It's like Marty McFly with the word chicken. If somebody double dog dares you, you better step up to the plate. You better step up to the plate and swing for the fences, regardless. And the idea that Ralphie was so cocksure and confident that his essay, his theme on What I Want for Christmas will go over like gangbusters. It was win his teacher over. And the little scenes of the childhoods, a child's imagination and how potent and vivid and profound it can be. And its elaboration, its embellishments, sure, it's, fabrications, because there wasn't a 485 dogs next door, but it is as if it's the metaphor of it. It's the hyperbole of childhood with such rich imaginations and complex perspectives and creativity that when you're an adult, you can only dream of maintaining that kind of childlike, youth-like exuberance towards life and ideas and, subject matter. But yeah, it was fascinating language used in this film here, in this storytelling. And when we're traveling through this journey of will Ralphie get his BB gun, and the pit stops we make along the way are memorable, they're exciting, you can feel the stakes, you can feel the tension, and very engrossing characters. The mom and the dad, you can feel their relationship. You can appreciate their quibbles, their squabbles, if you will, little kerfuffles here and there. And the leg lamp, dude, was this based on the book? I wouldn't be surprised if this was based on a novel and got adapted for the screen because it has a literary tone to it. I must say it has a literary tone. And that little, the little radio segment of Little Orphan Annie making the kids drink Ovaltine just to collect enough points, whatever the mechanism was, to mail in to get a decoder And then once they receive the decoder, the message that's converted from numbers into letters is that make sure to drink your Ovaltine. Oh, it's a catch-22. And that was Ralphie's first tasting consumerism, materialism. He's not going to forget that. I hope there are more Christmas stories. Is there a Christmas Story 2? Because I can, and I hope it's the same crew, the same cast, the same writer, director, cinematographer across the board, because they caught lightning in the bottle. If you were to ask me, you didn't ask, but had you asked, that would have been my answer. Little Ralphie, man, and the bully, he pummeled that bully, you know. And he was like, all of a sudden, I reached my boiling point, and all bets were off, bro. He caught a couple of haymakers, little left, right uppercuts. And the only thing that stopped him was his mother, which had such an extended period of time. He was punching his oppressor. Yes, he was an oppressor. He was oppressing our Ralphie here. Yeah, for such a long time that the little brother had enough time to go and be like, Mom, you got to go take a look at this. And came back and, talked him off a ledge, as it were, because he was amped up. He was amped up. He was reasonably amped up, bro, because all he was doing is walking. And then this bully was pushing his little brother, punching him. So it's like, all right, bro. And I'm also on the verge of not getting my BB gun for Christmas because my mom, Santa, and the teachers don't want me to, quote unquote, shoot my eye out. Get out of here. Take this fists and call me in the morning. Fists of Fury, fistful of dollars. But yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all who celebrate. And you know what? This is random, but halfway through, it struck me that I haven't heard Mariah Carey's. I have not heard Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I haven't heard it all Christmas season. What is it? Did people grow tired of this song? Because it's a decent song, but it gets played ad infinitum, ad nauseum. So I think people are officially tired of it. I think people are officially tired of it, or it could just not be in my orbit. Haven't been in the right public stores or the right elevators or heard the right commercials to be struck by that in my eardrums. And somewhere in the recesses of my subconscious, A Christmas Story popped up. So I was like, let me go ahead and scratch this itch. And this was me doing that. And I appreciate you thoroughly for watching this with me, because movies are life. I won't step on my soapbox, but movies are very important to me, because it's not just images and video captured on a sensor. It's life itself, like the film critic Roger Ebert once said, rest in peace. All right, that's quite enough yapping from Mr. Valentine here. Yes, I spoke in the third person. Sue me, be litigious. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you for watching with me. Thank you to my Patreon members over there on the Patreon. You guys are keeping this channel afloat. Y'all allow me to do what I do on a weekly basis. Thank you to my Prestige Worldwide members. There's a tier on the Patreon where you can get early access and full unedited reactions before I upload them to YouTube, and I have some exclusive movies over there on the Patreon. Shout out to Russian Paul, Owen, Robert M, Fizu, Dor, Carla, Benji, and Jeremy Saint C. And also a shout out to my Cinema Friend Enthusiasts tier, who are getting the early access and the full unedited reactions on top of selecting a movie for me to watch each month. DeAndre Flyboy, Katie S, Richard B, and Eric C. And last but positively not least, the Juggernaut tier, who selects 2 movies for me to watch a month, as well as the other benefits. Just Paul, appreciate you, brother. All of those movies are coming soon. If you have selected a movie for me to watch, it is on the way. You know, a couple backed up here, but it's champagne problems, my friend. I appreciate you. That was 1983's A Christmas Story. And as always, until we meet again.